Seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here. I feel like a new man. I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow centre. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious, too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape. And digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here, anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again. Says I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
You've lost a lot of blood, but with a bit of luck.
This'll be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans. Shit! My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. I can't be in the ground soon enough. can't just go wandering around. I have a duty to Sir Hans. I can't just go off and leave Hans to his fate. Damn, his shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain. Purple flower, sage, there we go. That's it, chamomile. Right, I've got all the herbs I need, so back to Miranha on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better. A bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy. What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Miranha's?
What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You're from Lord von Bergov? You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to cold steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
Or do you think I'm a fool? I know a robber when I see one. There's been lots of you types in these parts recently, and the fellas from the village are well pissed off. So get lost and don't come back, or we'll take our axes to you.
Easy there. We're no robbers, we're just carrying out orders. We've had a look round here, so we can be on our way again.
The devil take it. That's all.
Did they hurt you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trusky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord Bombergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them.
Sure. No need for thanks. What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course.
When's the last time I ate something?
Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to it and we'll get started.
Well done. I got rid of that corpse for you.
God bless you, Henry. Thank you kindly. I'll sleep easier now, and when Ignatius the Gravedigger comes by, I'll get him to take care of the rest. Henry, I need your help. Everything you need is in the alcove. First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start. If you've read the recipe, get back to the bench. If you've read the recipe, get back to the bench. All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling! To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Yep. Don't waste time. Throw it in. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
I could go for something to eat now. A bit longer without food and I'll really start to be grumpy. I must have messed up more than one step if it turned out that bad. hungry I could eat a horse. I should have left that chamomile on the fire a bit longer.
We did what we could for Hans. The rest is in God's hands. Now go and rest. A bit of sleep will do you good.
Oh, sacre. Someone got here before me.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had it like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise. Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Oh, Hans! He's alive! How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
I dreamt of terrible things. Flames, violence, war. And then the glittering silver and scallops turned into the surface of a lake. And from the lake emerged a naked, supernaturally beautiful girl. She took me into her arms and carried me away from everything to her own island. And there, she saved my life.
Well now, that probably means you're lonely and seeking company. Fortunately, you can join ours. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
I feel quite... hungry.
Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans. But with a bit of luck, I managed to rescue him.
Humans?
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands. The core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape, and murder. They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive. I rescued him.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favours the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Hans was badly wounded during a night raid on Talmberg Castle, and I had to carry him out of the battle on my back, so he wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Gracious! Raiding a castle? That must be pretty wild, eh?
Indeed it was! Arrows raining down, outnumbered by hordes of foes mercilessly charging at us from all sides. I'm truly indebted to Henry for getting me out of that fix.
But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falcon and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Purstein shall always be open.
I'm not sure I could find the way to Purstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskovitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know. So I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there. And I succeeded.
Emmerich won't be happy.
Then you shouldn't sell so dear. He charges nearly twice as much as we do. So it's no wonder folks buy from us. But I understand. Next time I'll come... So you're not on your own so much. If anyone comes here again threatening you, I'll put...
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him, believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message! For your liege lord! Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa!
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai!
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Your shitty hands off me! Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Well, the first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug. We've got no message, no...
Chin up.
Nothing. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, instead of sitting here with us...
We'll go back and bury them.
Even though it didn't always...
We'll keep the best way to honour their memory. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see.
Ardentes
fortuna you.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you've finished, report.
What is it? It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
If I bear that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her!
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
The nomad is an acrobat who does all kinds of tricks.
Oh?
Acrobat, eh?
What was that?
That's wounded.
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ!
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
I thought we divided up fairly.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happened.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
You were washing laundry, and these bandits attacked...
That's nice of you. Helping some unfortunate...
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself.
I need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the...
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger.
Why you standing here like a...
Always ready.
Glad to hear you pair ordered so you work your...
All right.
Over there by the gate, my old man was meant to take the second door in there leads to the pantry. That you have to lay each sack on the planks. So they don't... If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, two men can finish the work in a jiffy.
All right. We'll do it. For sure, it's less daunting work.
It's terrible. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right.
Glad to hear it. Where are you actually from?
From far away.
I ain't been further, but I know this place.
I heard some talk about some...
Young Lord Samin is married. When rich folks get married.
Will Lord von Berg...
How should I know what his lordship's...
Who is this?
Can't you tell by the name? Old Jan Samin is the head of... There used to be a rich family.
Where's the wedding go?
At Samin.
Could I get to...
I don't know about... What's that?
Oh.
If you want to find young Svat...
I'll go and discuss...
And careful... Here it comes.
But I know the best thing for it. Stretching. What do you mean?
Where is that bloody innkeeper?
What are you standing here?
I'm waiting. The cart won't unload it.
No, that's a
It's all the same to me. How much longer am I going to have to wait?
Would you help?
What?
Where do you want the sack?
To the pantry. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you.
We'll go and stop.
Nice and...
And the more I think about it, the clearer it is to me.
I talked to that woman from...
I noticed. It didn't look like...
The main thing...
It's definitely her, though.
I did get something...
What?
Von Berghoff. Sacre. Calm down. Let me finish. Young Lord Semin is marrying the local bailiff's daughter.
Why should some...
Because it looked...
Oh, that's fantastic news. And that shouldn't be a problem.
Well, the...
Gods, I suppose we could...
I'd say the wedding.
We'll ask the...
There's something else we have to...
I noticed that.
We can work off our debt. If we both do it...
Lugs up.
I'm serious.
I can't...
Come on.
Maybe not now. People will remember my face as if the disgrace...
Work, your lordship, is an... And it wouldn't hurt you...
Henry, haven't you ever...
Would that be some...
Not so... Oratoris, Laborator, and Bellatoris. Now, so if you find...
It's a one...
Bear in mind that I'm still... In short, be so kind as to get to work.
Are you really not...
Come now, I simply...
They say clothes make it...
What do you know? It's not long since I had to... And if I hadn't, that... I mean it, Henry.
Suit yourself. So,
That is a...
Right.
Well...
How?
That's it. But above all, as soon as we have at least... Although...
How generous of you.
I know my...
What's the hold up? Am I supposed to open my mouth and wait for it?
If you ain't here to carry, clear off.
What can
I get for you?
If you ain't here to carry, clear off.
What?
Oof. That isn't half heavy. No.
What are friends for if not for right? One beer. Too. So, I went to see my brother. Talk about the inheritance. But your father's
Does he get it often? Nearly all the time. He's always threatening to leave everything to the church if I don't go and see her.
Once old folks start getting soft in the head, it's bad news.
Exactly. Let me tell you, I'd rather die poor but young than to go through that.
Horse, man, I find that.
I bought a lovely new bow the other day for a great price.
What good's a bow to you? What a waste of money. Did you hear that the king himself
subjects have to obey, don't they?
You didn't hear it from the trader who sold you the bow, by any chance.
Doesn't anyone believe us?
Maybe because you've got no way of proving it?
We lost everything.
What if you're one of those bandits, and you're up to no good? We should kick both of you out, just to be on the safe side. What's your name again? You just made that up.
I certainly did not.
Yes, you did. I never heard of any Perkstein in all my years.
I'm not surprised. You're just a village yokel.
How dare you? I'm the son of the bailiff. You know what?
Los,
Did you say?
Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trusky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel who fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding? I'll give you a piece. If you can make yourself useful for the black, you'll see the glorious occasion. At least from a...
I am Sir Hans Capon.
I am Sir Hans Capon. You're starting to bore me.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm...
Oh, I'm...
Didn't you hear?
Oh, no. Take your numbskull.
I give you a chance to apologize. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth.
Oh,
you scum!
Now you're gonna get it!
Now we'll have you, you scum!
Hey! Get him!
Let him have it! You asked for it!
Hey!
You've no chance against me! Shut up!
Nice!
Wir werden dich ausnehmen! Ha! Zeig, was du drauf hast!
Shame on you!
Yes! Don't baby!
filthy vermin!
Good!
Yeah!
Go on, get it!
Zeig, was du drauf hast!
Fucking hell!
Great, bastard! Let him have it! To me! Get him from behind!
Wanker!
Yes! Don't spare him! What the fuck was that?
A hit!
You want to try me?
Christ! I don't have the whole day for you.
Yeah! Don't
You're no match. Take that fucker out, damn it!
Shame on you!
What's it to be, you wretch?
Size
him up!
No one's ever really safe.
Go fuck yourself!
You shouldn't have fought with us, you bastard.
Show your stuff!
Unbelievable.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak... Oh. You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off!
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are? Well, nothing to say for yourself? Just as well. It's your fault we're in this fucking pillory. This is a bad dream. You really are a simpleton. I don't understand how I could have failed to see it for so long. A stupid yokel who doesn't know the way of the world.
Oh, and our little prince knows all about it, doesn't he? You only left your uncle's a week ago. All you've known up to now is a tavern on Rat-Eye Green.
Now you've gone too far. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
That's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the...
Oh, come on.
Don't you cape on me. I have to consider what to do next.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Otto!
Hey! Uncle Virgo!
Oh, shit. Why? Where were we? Go on, get out of my sight!
What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Oh. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Hey, you!
Henry? Well, come on.
Hey,
I don't bite.
you forget your clothes somewhere?
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you.
Uh-huh.
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made.
You don't have to thank me. I could have done...
Oh, well. Not many people.
Hmm?
Now things can...
Barely. They just let me out of the pillory. Nobody wants...
Well, that there hill, and you pull yourself together, like Tomcat says.
Do you know anything more about...
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too.
Do you think Tomcat might...
No offence, but compared to him, you're...
I don't want to pull wagons, but...
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back all...
Well, sure.
More like some trick...
Where might I run in?
In the camp by the...
Should I watch...
No, try not to stay...
I'm practically naked.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although, that might not be...
Ah, very funny.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin?
I'd prefer something a little more ordinary.
That's a pretty good idea. But if you can get by with things that are, let's say, slightly warm.
Thanks.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
I have no money.
The hell you will. Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's...
Wow.
Yeah, don't start crying.
Damn.
Don't exaggerate.
Still.
There's a stud farm in Semin.
And which way is that?
Southwest from here, not too. Once you see, though, I'll...
Do you know where I'm...
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again.
if you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep.
My main concern...
Well, yeah. People are talking.
How much time do you...
From what? So...
Hopefully by... Hey, you...
I'm Bara.
Looks like you know your way around.
I ain't.
Why exactly?
Why? I've been in the ship.
You're...
Nah. I usually find work with someone, stay for a...
Then why are you...
Sometimes I collect her, but I'd like to go somewhere else. But on the whole...
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place.
I'd like to see what the...
You can go and see...
Where are you headed?
For work. So they all with the city.
What do you want to...
I'll find something.
Don't get your hopes up.
You mean they don't hand out grub? I appreciate...
You said you...
I'd like to go...
Aha.
Well, but I won't be...
Oh well. It was nice to meet...
Don't worry. You'll manage.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
What do I do to you?
Who just came barging in here?
You're not allowed here.
You see? Didn't even hurt. Shit! I wonder if anything's missing. I better look at my chests. Good day.
What do you want here, you scoundrel? Why'd you barge in here?
Show me your wares.
Take care, then. Thanks for nothing.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
So much work. Greetings to you.
What is it? Why are you skulking here? Hands off! Thief!
Same to you.
Oh, I just remembered.
Hmm?
I really better go.
Good luck.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Just guts.
Greetings.
Heute ist es wunderschön.
Greetings. Are you blind?
That chamomile should have had more time on the fire. I didn't boil that chamomile long enough, did I? I didn't boil that chamomile long enough. I should have left that chamomile on the fire a bit longer. I didn't boil that chamomile long enough.
bless you.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Gut. Versuchen wir's.
Is this enough?
You really won't convince me like this. Ja, das ist gut. Finally a good price. Wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
Let's talk about the price.
Natürlich, kein Problem.
What would you say to this?
We're nearly there. Just lower your price a bit more. Sehr gut. I can agree to that. Ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
Loved it again.
Greetings to you.
What the hell? Raus, du Bastard!
Word about the price.
Gut, dann mal los.
What would you say to this?
You won't convince me with this. Nein, so bestimmt nicht. I'm done haggling with you. Thank you, and take care.
Greetings to you.
Halt! Search! Show me what you've got on you!
Go ahead and search me. I've got nothing to hide.
Everything in order. Carry on.
I'd like to report an ambush.
That's a serious...
Well,
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself.
It's a long story.
Sorry, Fab. If you were telling the truth, I'm sorry, lad, but...
I need to speak...
With the...
Why not?
I'd like to...
And where do I find...
Where'd you...
But they won't let me...
What do you want me... I'm not gonna put...
What's new in the...
I heard... Project... And now he said he...
What do you mean?
That we found... I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang. Also, now someone's stealing...
Cabbage?
And the... Say, do I really have to do this? And that's about...
That sounds interesting. I'd like to buy...
If it's your best bet.
Excuse me.
I can't help...
What's new?
It's peaceful. Well...
Thanks. What's new in the county?
He said...
What do you mean?
That we found... I've been...
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything, then, eh?
Hey, you're not allowed here. That's right. But if anything's gone missing here, then you're in for it.
Don't cause any trouble, got it? Look out!
Christ almighty.
Oh, I just remember... I really need...
I can see that. Save up for...
I really...
Good luck.
Hail Mary.